Our founding fathers said that every single person has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That belief led to America's rise as a world power and beacon of hope. But today, government's increasing overreach has led to record-breaking incarceration rates. Those who infringe upon the rights of others should be held accountable, but the punishment should fit the crime. Since 1980, the total number of U.S. inmates has increased by more than 800%. What led to this over-incarceration? The main factor has been the war on drugs that began in the 1970s. At that time, most states had about 130 to 260 prisoners per 100,000 people. Part of the war on drugs was the establishment of long mandatory minimum sentence lengths for drug offenses, including mere possession. 20 years after the start of the war on drugs, many states' incarceration rates rose to more than 600 prisoners per 100,000 people. In fact, over 50% of the federal prisoners are there for drug violations. In addition to the war on drugs, our government has criminalized other nonviolent actions, such as shipping lobsters in the wrong container or shampooing hair without a license. Even after people have served their time, thousands of laws keep them from obtaining jobs and productively re-entering the community. This can lead to further criminal activity and more jail time, and more children growing up without one or both their parents. Decades of this cycle have led to the deterioration of whole communities. The criminalization of actions that don't harm others affects men and women of every color, religion, and socioeconomic status. But men are 10 times more likely to be incarcerated than women. Among men, Latino men are twice as likely to be incarcerated as white men, and African American men are 6 times more likely to be incarcerated than white men. Americans pay an estimated $74 billion annually to keep the federal and private prison systems running. States like California, New Jersey, and New York pay between $45,000 and $60,000 a year per inmate. Decriminalizing minor offenses could save taxpayers billions and help our most vulnerable communities. It could also give another American their shot at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.